So Matt didn't take any of his stuff. Somebody else who never watched this show.
Well, I guess it shouldn't surprise me since Matt thought he could get out there and start making lovey-dovey right at the start. Why don't these people watch the show?
No, Rob. The girlfriend couldn't figure out that you double-crossed your own alliance. Hey, that's a turkey.
Rob has never been that smart. But I think he's getting stupider in this show.
Rob is extremely paranoid this time. Thinking they're gonna let What's-Her-Face talk to Matt while he's at Redemption Island.
Part of his extra stupidity this time is his extra paranoia. Yeah, they're just gonna let all the visitors chat around with the Redemption Island people. His paranoia is gonna get him killed in this game.
Oh, not grabbing the 3 keys. Should have used sticks and a rope to kill each other. Fight to the death. When are they gonna make this show really about survival?
Just once. I want them to take a plane, crash it on the island, and leave the people. But if they're gonna insist on having the contests, let's have death matches. It's called Survivor.
How did Matt pull that off with that flimsy-ass stick?
I wasn't too thrilled when I saw the contest. Another repeat. Every one they've had this year has been a repeat. But the outcome was interesting. Great come from behind. Amazing come from behind.
And what good would it do you to lie to Ressel about that? You'll get caught and you just get him mad at you.
I'm all for lying, but that really served no purpose. It's not like he gets to work out before he goes to Redemption Island, and if he's not voted out and he goes there as a visitor, he's going to see that Francesco is voted out. Then he's going to come back pissed.
Go, Ressel, find that idol. Idiot.
Now, Russell's usually more perceptive than that. Now, either Ralph's really good or Russell's off his game. You'd think he'd know something was up.
Hey, look at me. I'm eating poop. You're not supposed to eat poop.
Hey, look at him. He's eating poop.
Got some funk going on.
What the?
He shaved him up and now he's got it's possible.
Okay, why did Ressel shave his armpits?
I really think my feeling is just get rid of Russell Platt sooner than later.
What the hell is growing in his armpits?
Okay, forget the why of Russell shaving his armpits. How did Russell shave his armpits? Obviously, someone's got a razor there, but why would they let Russell use it on his armpits?
Well, Julie's pretty smart. Throwing a challenge isn't.
It's always been a dumb move to throw a challenge. But I admit, if Russell was on my team, I'd be tempted to throw a challenge too if I was winning. But they're only down, or up, by 2 players. This could come back to bite them.
Another repeat challenge. At least this one's a good repeat challenge. Let's see if these tribes are smart enough to leave one of them with their head underwater.
This is one of my favorite challenges of all time. If they're going to repeat them, repeat the good ones.
Let's see if they can be as obvious that they're throwing a challenge as the previous ones who threw challenges were.
I thought they did a pretty good job of faking that they weren't trying to throw the challenge. But Ressel obviously picked up on it, so they must have been more obvious than it came across on the camera. The guy doing the puzzle could have tried moving him around a little bit more.
No, Ressel, you're the bitch, and they're dealing with you. This is one time I'd consider throwing a challenge to get rid of a bitch like you.
So Ressel did sense what was going on, and that wouldn't be above Ressel to do himself. I mean, he's done some pretty crappy things in this game. Someone else does something crappy to him, he starts whining about it. Grow up, Ressel.
Rob finds the clue. Probably a worthless clue, but Rob found the clue.
It was funny how everybody on that tribe was scurrying around looking for the clue. I guess when everybody's doing it, there's no problem with everybody doing it. They can't decide that, hey, he's looking for the clue, let's vote him out, when they're all doing it.
Oh, come on, Ralph. Tell him you got the idol, so they just vote all Ressel.
Ralph's doing good at keeping that idol hidden, but not telling someone. And all he had to do was pick someone from the three for Stephanie. So that'll be 4 votes for Ressel. Why would you want to send it to a tie? You never know what they're going to do for a tiebreaker. They could have had him pick rocks.
What's Ressel doing talking about throwing challenges because he's not up? He's the one that destroyed tribes, whether they were up or not.
They would surely edit that out if somebody would have brought up that Ressel votes out all the strong people off the tribes, aligns himself with weak people, so that he ends up going into the merge week, doing the same thing as throwing a challenge.
So Julie becomes stupid all of a sudden.
And then after that, it makes sense. I mean, it makes perfect sense. This is a game.
Yeah, I want to go with Ressel. He's been there before.
Now, she could be lying to Stephanie. I don't think I'd bother. You sided with Ressel. I'm not going to lie to you. You're going out with Ressel. Especially Stephanie. 'Cause she's a little bitch. She's just a tiny little Ressel. Ressel's mini-me.
Tribal Council excitement. But ooh, Anapelma Sinomi or something like that. That was what that tarantula was. Since they didn't spend too much time with him talking, I'm thinking nothing's going to happen and it's going to go 3-3.
Well, I really butchered the tarantula name, but I was right about Julie was just screwing with Stephanie's head and lying to her. Nothing happened. They went 3-3 to take it to a tie. I'll throw a picture of my stripe-kneed tarantula. God, the common names are so much easier. I think this one was Bridget.
Stephanie is Russel's little bitch.
I swear, Russell's hand was stuck in Stephanie's back, and he was just working these little chords of making her mouth move and being a little ventriloquist for her. I don't think she can think for herself.
I thought Monkey Girl was gonna throw the vote.
The way Julie kept on looking over at Ressel and smiling, I really thought she was gonna vote with him. So at least she's got an evil streak in her, looking over and smiling like that and saying, "Haha, I'm screwing you over, Ressel." And then when they said that those 3 weren't voting and you voted for one of those 3 instead of picking a rock or something like that, it was a relief.
Yes! Ressel, you need to learn not to be such an ass.
Finally, somebody's voting the right people off first. What a relief. And I think Russell's game is gone in Survivor because he's always been a consistent ass. Nobody's ever going to trust him. He could change his game up and nobody's going to believe it's changed. Kind of expected him to react a little bit more when it wasn't Francesca he ran into at Redemption Island. He must have been expecting that too. It'll be good on the reunion show if Russell gets knocked off of Redemption Island. Seeing him sitting way up on top, not getting talked to at all. Except I'm sure CBS will talk to him a lot. If Russell's way up top and Rob's way down at the bottom, or somewhere in the middle, I imagine they'll set those two off to the side so that they can talk to him. Special. Just milking a little bit more profit out of the two. I don't recall anything of any importance being in the preview. I'm betting there's going to be quite a bit of drama with Stephanie and the rest of the tribe. Because she's like Russell and she won't be able to figure out that she needs to shut her mouth and start making new friends.